Good morning, Shimon. Happy Sunday.
Thank you. Good morning to you.
Thank you for joining me on a Sunday. As I always say, since I've been doing this series, is that I appreciate anybody taking the time out on a Sunday because for a lot of us, it's our downtime and our errand time, family time, whatever. So I really appreciate you doing this with me today. But
No problem.
I would like you to tell the people who you are and what you do.
Yes, great. Thanks for having me. I appreciate the invite. My name's Shimon Beasley. I'm the owner of the Bean Brothers Coffee. Uh, we do fresh roast coffee and we send straight to consumer.
Okay. So do businesses? Do you also market to businesses too?
We do. That's something actually we just started. Our concept was to roast fresh to order and ship direct to consumer, and then we expanded with businesses. As yourself, we reached out, and we reach out to small businesses mainly.
Right.
We're not trying to get into WalMarts and the
But
big
why not?
big
Why aren't
corporations right now.
you right now? Okay.
Well, my thing is more so trying to connect with smaller businesses in the community, minority owned, black owned businesses, to kind of help them push it out to the community first.
Okay.
Trying to be more community based, I guess.
Okay. Well, that makes perfect sense. So tell
Mhm.
me something. I think when I first heard about your company, I was a little impressed because I don't think I've ever heard of, and I could be wrong, but I haven't heard of any minority um, bean company, especially
Mhm.
when I say that, particularly black. So what made
Right.
you go into the coffee business?
Actually, I was looking for something to invest in, and
Okay.
I ran across a young lady. She's from Africa. She's actually a doctor,
Okay.
and I was looking for products, to get from Africa to use as a business. And she's the first one to introduce me to coffee. She said, "Well, have you considered coffee?" And so I hadn't. And I researched it. She told me she gave me some information. So I researched it and started researching African coffees and things of that nature, and found out the history. I just like dove religiously into coffee everything day and night,
Mhm.
and I started getting fascinated with it. And from then on, I said, okay, well, I could do this, and I started learning, more and more about the roasting process, about the beans, the farmers, and just everything. And so I said, hey, I want to introduce this to our community, the black community, coffee, because I know a
So
lot of us, we go to Starbucks or whatever.
right, you do, and
Go
I,
ahead.
I am guilty. But so are you
Me too.
saying your beans come from Africa? That's where they're
They
from.
do.
Okay.
They do. I'm from all over the world, but
Okay.
we're mostly known for our African coffees, but we have over 30 some different blends from all around the world. But
Okay.
yeah, the beans come from, their origins, wherever country they're from. So we get the
So
beans
it's
from
safe
there.
to say you're a coffee lover.
Am I a coffee lover? Uh, I'm borderline. It grows every day though. As far as drinking coffee, I
Yes.
probably average maybe 2 to 3 cups a day.
Okay.
So I guess,
Yes, you're a
but
coffee.
I know people who drink more. So
Yeah, but I think that would classify you as a coffee lover. So
yeah.
where's your business home base? Like where are you located?
Our business address is actually in Lansing, but
Okay.
that's by way of when I was incorporating the company, starting the company. It made more sense financially to incorporate there versus Detroit. Actually, I'm born and raised from Detroit,
Mhm.
but I do plan in the near future, you know, relocating the business address um, to a Detroit home address, because that sometimes confuses people. I'm like, no, I'm a Detroit business, but our business address, it is in Lansing. If you read it,
Okay, so you are a Detroit-based business though.
we are, yes.
Okay.
But
So
we being that we're online, we do business all over the country though.
right. So that's what I was gonna say. So are you currently just online or do you have a storefront? How does that work?
No storefront. That's it. We ship direct to consumer. Basically, I would say now it's probably about 70% of our business is online. Um, but we are, like I said, we are in some local retailers, so we are
Okay.
trying to get in the stores.
Oh, okay. Wonderful.
Hmm.
So, what makes your coffee better than everybody else's coffee? What stands out about
Yeah.
Beans Brothers coffee?
Well, I think intent matters. The intent. Our objective, what we set out to do. You know, educate. I use the platform to educate. I use it to inform, people about coffee. We try to project positive images, black images out there.
Yeah.
So that's like the main thing for me. But as far as taste, we have some of the best roasters in the country who
Okay.
actually, roast and prepare our coffee. So we always get positive feedback. So it's one of those things that's subjective based on your palate, what you like to taste.
Right.
But majority of our feedback is always good. So I'm gonna leave that answer to the people. You know,
So I think I saw on your Instagram that you also have incorporated some other products in your
we have.
offerings. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Sure, yes. Like I was saying, we like to co-partner with other businesses and stuff. So what I done was I actually have a couple here. This is, I don't know if they can see it. This is a coffee scrub. So I partnered with the company Phoenix Natural Skincare. She does skincare products, and
Okay.
we created coffee face scrubs or body scrubs
I
and
would love to
coffee
see that.
exfoliation soaps.
And that can be found on
And
your website
also
too.
go ahead, Q.
That can be found on your website too. The scrub.
Yes. Yep. You can. If you go on my website or my Instagram, you should be able to see, or Facebook, you should be able to get their information.
Okay.
Actually, the scrubs, they're not on my website, but I do partner with another company out of Detroit called Salt Flow, and they make artesian uh, salts, sea salts, and we have coffee infused sea salts with them.
Oh, okay. Okay. And what about? I think I saw something from candles. Are you still doing the candles?
Candles as well. Yep, that's another company we partner with, Queen Sugar Candles. She
Okay.
makes our coffee candles.
Okay. That's
So
amazing.
yeah, we always trying to partner,
Or some.
with other businesses.
Yeah, that's amazing that you've done that. We're able to
Hmm.
connect with other businesses and kind of partner up to make a super product. So
Definitely.
I applaud that.
Thank you.
And I think that I even saw it on a documentary where a lot of minority businesses succeed when we partner because unfortunately we oftentimes just don't have the resources to do
Hmm.
some of the extra things that we would like to do. So partnerships really work. We're a small business with minimal resources. So that's amazing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, so to sum everything up, Shimon, why don't you tell us? I just want to know where we can locate you, where we can find your products, um, and just tell us a little bit about your coffee offerings. Because I know for myself, as a business, we use K cups. So the
Hmm.
audience knows he has K cups. If you are a K cup user, if you don't just use
We do.
browns, but do you have beans? Just tell us a little bit about your offerings and how we can find you and order.
Sure. Yeah, we have beans. If you want to get beans for those coffee enthusiasts who actually grind their own beans, we have fresh beans that you can order. We also have ground coffee, obviously for the consumer, and we could be found online at the People forget the all the time, and they put Bean Brothers because there's actually another Bean Brothers in the UK.
Okay.
But so you have to put the in there, but it's the Bean Brothers Coffee .com, and so you can find us there
The
and
Bean
find anything
Brothers
you want.
coffee.
Coffee,
Uh,
yeah, exactly. So
okay.
thebeanbrotherscoffee.com. Don't forget the.
The
or
Bean Brothers
be somewhere else.
Coffee.com. And what about your social
Exactly.
media? Can we reach you on social media as well, or find your pages? What's your handles?
Definitely. I'm sorry about the candles.
I said the handles. What's your social
Oh,
media
I'm sorry.
handle?
Yes. So it's the Bean Brothers Coffee, um, on Instagram, and Facebook is Bean. It is Bean with no the. So on Facebook is Bean Brothers Coffee with one E. So it's Bean Brothers Coffee, COFFE,
Okay.
and that's Facebook.
And do you have like an email address? If someone has a question, can they email you? Do you have an email that you can share?
Sure. They can always send questions or comments or inquiries at Bean Bros. That's BEAN Bros, BROS, coffee1 @gmail.
So save this video, guys, because you may need to come back and get the email or the website, and even the Facebook name, because it's spelled just a little bit different. So save this video if you are interested in purchasing coffee and supporting a small Black business. As you know, that's what I do, and that's what I think is very important. So we'll continue the series. We'll get to know other Black small businesses, because it is important that we support each other. So I really, really appreciate you today, Shimon, for taking the time out and spending some time with me, taking a seat with you. And I appreciate you. I look forward to placing my order with you today, and being a potentially long-term customer of yours. So I again thank you, and we will talk soon.
Thank you, Q, and you have a good day.
You
The audience as well.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.